Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just doing a video on what's in my toddler bag because I have had some people ask, like, after, they're potty trained, they're not an infant anymore, do you bring anything with you? Do you not take anything at all? Like, do you just leave? But for me, I do pack a toddler bag. Well, I call it a toddler bag. It's just a backpack. And I just have like a few essentials in it because even though they're potty trained and everything, they're still young. Accidents happen. We could go and like have ice cream or go to the park or something and they can get dirty. And then we may have to go somewhere right after. So I just always like to be prepared. So even though Lilliana is no longer in diapers or anything, I still like to have things with me in the event of accidents or, plans changing or whatever the case may be. So if you'd like to see what's in my toddler bag, then please keep watching. Okay, so it's kind of dirty right now because I haven't washed it and we just came from the park, but this is Lilliana's backpack. She wanted like the bright pink. She does change her backpack out because she has her own little, character backpacks and stuff. But for the most part, I usually take this, especially if she's going to like grandma's house or something. I just want to throw things in there. She likes to wear her pack, as she calls it, on her own back. She likes to carry it most of the times herself. So I tried to get something that was easy. I could just put it on her back. It's not super heavy because it's not a lot of stuff in it. If I'm packing an overnight bag, then obviously I'll carry it, or sometimes she'll need a bigger one. But when we're just going places like the park or the store, or we're going out for the day, I mainly just pack her backpack just so she has a few of her essentials in it. Now, some stuff isn't in here because she's currently at my grandma's house right now. So she already has like some of her things with her. But the things that aren't in the bag is mainly like she'll have a toy with her. She'll have her little tablet with her, especially if we're in the car for a long period of time. She wants to have something to watch. She already has those things with her because she's at my grandma's house right now. But just here in the front pocket, I mainly will have, since she does have allergies, both my girls have allergies, I will pack Claritin in there. I just use the children's Claritin allergy, and then I have some children's ibuprofen. So if we're out or we're staying at a family member's house or something and a fever comes up, or she's having allergies or whatever, I have these with me so that way I can give those to her, so that will kind of alleviate her symptoms or issues, whatever she's having. And then she does have actual allergy tabs she got from her doctor, so I have those in there as well. Those mainly are only for nights, so if she's like staying the night somewhere or something, then I'll have those with her so that way she's able to take them. But right now she's getting ready to get an allergy test. Oh boy. So she can't take any allergy medicine right now at all until after the test. So that's why I have it instead of it being with my grandma. And then in the bigger parts, because this is just, I think they call these like super brake JanSports or something, where they have like the front pocket and the one big pocket. But in this pocket, I always carry a change of clothes. So I'll have like a top and a bottom, or I'll have like a dress, just something, another outfit in there in the event she gets dirty or spills something or whatever. I have something that she can change in right away. I also have a pair of underwear and socks because accidents do happen. She is fully potty trained, but if we're in the car for a long period of time or stuck in traffic or something, you never know. So I always want to be prepared for that. I don't think we've actually had any accidents. I think maybe in the very beginning of potty training, when she was like fully out of pull-ups, she would have like an accident or two, but that was only if she was like playing a lot and not remembering to go to the bathroom, and then we'd get in the car and we're like stuck in traffic and she's like, I have to pee, like that time, toddler deal. But for the most part, she doesn't really, have accidents, but I have them just in case. I also have an extra pair of socks in case we're like at the park and she gets dirt in her shoes because she hates the feeling of sand and dirt after she's done playing. Or, if she spills something on it, or we go somewhere and she gets wet, whatever the case may be, I have an extra pair of socks as well. I normally will have like another pair of like little sneakers or something, depending on what shoes she's wearing. Like if she's wearing sandals or something and her feet hurt and she wants to change, I'll usually have sneakers in there. But again, she's at my grandma's house, so she has that bag with her right now. And then I always have wipes with me. Wipes. Like, wipes are so important. Like, I mean, even for adults, because I need them sometimes too, but, you know, spills, accidents, if we're snacking in the car, if you're eating at a restaurant, whatever the case may be, I always have wipes on hand. If there's something sticky, whatever, I've got these with me. I normally have a pack in my car as well. I just have wipes like everywhere, like wet ones or wipes. But I usually just get like the little small pack that will fit in like a bag or whatever, and then I'll throw them in there because they last decently long, because these have, says they have 32 wipes in here, but this feels like really thick. Like 32 wipes feels thick, but yeah, like these last me pretty long. I think they're like $1 or something at Walmart. So yeah, I always have these in her bag and in my car. And then I always have snacks. I usually will pack snacks for all three of my kids, because they'll usually get in the car like, I'm so hungry. So I always have something to keep them at bay until we get home or wherever our destination is. Right now I just have like mini pretzels in there and some fruit snacks. Like, I don't want to put like candy and all that other stuff in there. That's mainly like a treat, like if they get a lollipop or something. But for the most part, I want to have like decently healthy or healthier snacks. So I usually put like fruit snacks, some chips, or like pretzels or something in there. Even something that's, especially because it's like an easy snack, it's not super messy, like you don't need a spoon, you know, all that. Since you're traveling, having something that they can just kind of put in their mouth without spilling everywhere is usually a good thing. Most of the time I usually have to vacuum out my car, especially with like pretzels and chips, but like I would much rather like fruit snacks, pretzels, stuff like that, rather than like candy, gum, lollipops, you know, whatever. So I always have snacks in there as well. And what I don't have in her bag right now, I'll have some sunscreen. I have sunscreen in the car. Actually, I just keep it in the car with me, because I never know, you know, if we are going to stop at the park, if we're going to go to a little water park, like wherever we're going, I always want to make sure I'm prepared. So I have sunscreen in the car readily available. I didn't want it to like spill or somebody step on it or it like leak everywhere, like malfunction, whatever. So I have it in my car in like a little clear baggie, so that way in the event that it does leak or something, the bag will contain it. But I don't want to leave it in here, especially if she's off with grandma or whatever. I don't want it in there and then I don't have any, because grandma has some at her house. So yeah, but that is mainly it for what I bring in my toddler bag. I don't bring too much. I don't want to be bogged down. You're out of the diaper bag phase. You no longer have to have that, so you don't have to worry about diapers, pull-ups, a whole change of clothes, like all of that. I mainly just put the essentials in there, an outfit in case of emergencies or in case she spills something, an extra pair of underwear in the event that there is an accident, some extra socks, and a pair of shoes in case we go somewhere and they get messed up, and then wipes, of course. I also have like a little first aid kit, but it's in the car because I'm usually in the car. But I'll have that with me, and it has just like band-aids, some antiseptic wipes, stuff like that, so that way, you know, if somebody falls and skins a knee at the park, like we happen to have happen this morning, or you know, something like that, then I have that readily available with me. But I normally keep that in my car because, you know, we're usually together, so if that does happen, you know, I have it with me. At grandma's house and family members' houses, they already have their little first aid kits and stuff, so I have mine, they have theirs, so I don't put it in here. I also don't put it in her bag because if she goes, sometimes she'll go in her bag and take things out and put other things in there, and she likes to use band-aids as stickers, or she'll make up little cuts and scrapes or whatever that she has and point to these little invisible things on her arm or leg or whatever, and then I turn around and she's got like 14 band-aids on her arms and legs. So in order to keep that at bay, I keep it in my car away from her or in my purse, so that way I can monitor the amount of bandages we're putting on her body. So that is it for my what's in my toddler bag. Pretty quick, pretty simple, nothing too crazy. I don't want to overpack. I am an overpacker a lot of times, so I am learning with this, you know, less is more. If it's like that extreme, I'll go to the store and buy it, but for the most part, what I pack in here, a lot of times I don't even really have to use it, but I always like to have it just in case, because there has been incidents where I have needed to change her shirt or change her pants, or she had an accident or something like that. So, you know, you always want to be prepared. So I just have her little backpack with me, and I just hang it up at the front door with the other bags until we leave, and then I can just grab it and go. If it's cold outside or raining, then I'll grab, you know, a raincoat or a jacket to stick in there. I normally also have a jacket in her bag in case we go to a restaurant. I usually have jackets for everyone, mainly me and my kids, because my husband Kevin doesn't really get cold, so but everyone else does. So if we're in a restaurant or something, they're always wanting a jacket, so I usually have those just rolled up in the car just in case, you know, I have an extra jacket for that. And then, you know, raincoats, stuff like that. But for the most part, the basics I keep in her bag. I have them with me in case we need them, and knock on wood, we haven't actually had to use the bag, the emergency bag, that often, but you know, you have it in case you need it. So that is it for this video. Please let me know down below what you keep. Do you carry a toddler bag? Are you done with that? Do you kind of just throw everything in your purse? Because sometimes I will just, you know, chuck some stuff in my purse and then like call it a day because I don't feel like carrying a million bags. But sometimes it's really nice to have this bag because then I can put other stuff that I need for the other kids in it as well. So it's kind of like an everyone emergency bag. But for the most part, yeah, like this is my little lifesaver for everybody involved. Mainly Lilliana, because she is the youngest and the messiest right now. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye, guys.